Hello and welcome to AIMS Accountants for Business. Thank you for taking time to consider this short presentation around the proposition that we have to help people maximise the value of their cash. Our basic philosophy is that everybody should maximise the value of what is an asset class that provides guaranteed returns and guaranteed protection. So we are a specialist cash management company. We provide services to individuals, businesses, charities, trusts, anywhere where there's an entity that may hold cash on deposit. We provide a service that helps them to maximise the level of protection and the returns that they receive from those deposits. In the last 5.5 years, we've seen over 700 million pounds worth of deposits go through our system to be analysed to deliver maximum returns and maximum value. An important factor within our proposition is the clients own all of the cash and all of the accounts 100% directly. We don't handle any client money and we don't have any access, and neither would the AIMS Accountants for Business have any access to any of the clients' financial deposits. So how do we maximise the value of the cash? What is it that we have to do? 4 core principles. Well, it makes absolute sense to get the best rates of interest, and it makes absolute sense to protect your money with the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. The only problem is most people don't really understand the Financial Services Compensation Scheme and also wouldn't know what licenses each of their savings account providers hold that will enable them to maximise the level of protection that they receive. So we sort all that out. When you're managing your cash, it's important to only leave the amount that you need over the next 12 months on instant access, because instant access accounts don't pay the highest rates of interest. So if you are maximising the rates of interest that you receive, you keep as much as you need on instant access, and then you build a portfolio of fixed rate accounts with the balance, and that helps you to maximise the value. So to build a portfolio, you only need to know 2 things. How much do you have? And how much do you need accessible over the next 12 months? And of course, that will change depending upon the entity. So an individual might need a smaller proportion of their cash that they hold on deposit available over the next 12 months, whereas a business might need the majority. So it's important that any solution is tailored to the requirements of the individual or the entity. So from here, you can apply the approach to any type of deposit, and you can build any portfolio that you need. So let's now have a look at the tool that we've developed to enable an AIMS accountant to help their clients maximise the value of their cash. So this is a plugin that we can sit on your website. All of your accountants can use this little tool. So let's say we have a client with £250,000 and they need 125,000 available over the next 12 months. We want a portfolio that's fully protected, and we are talking about business accounts. So we just request the information, and immediately the calculator will tell us exactly what the shape of the portfolio is and what the return is. Now, from an accountant's point of view, an accountant knows where every penny of their client's money is held, and they know exactly what return they're getting. So there's a nice, sweet little comparison here against what's on file and what's available in the open market today. We review all of the interest rates from all of the savings account providers in the UK every half an hour. So from here we can now get a report, and the accountant would simply put in their own information and details. So let's just stick mine in there. Okay, and then we request a report. Straight away the system delivers a report. Now I could show that report there. It's a Word document, but that document has all of the information that the depositor requires around who the savings account providers are, what level of FSCS protection they provide, and therefore what level of FSCS protection sits on the portfolio. In seconds that can be delivered. So let's just minimize that down and let's just take that one step further. So let's assume for the commercial value, AIMS Accountants for Business has 200 accountants, and each accountant produces 10 reports a year, and we charge £25 for each of those reports. £50,000 worth of income on a 50-50 split between Deposit Sense and AIMS Accountants for Business. 10% of these people then go on to access the automated cash management system that we provide. It's an average cost of £10 a month. That's another £24,000 per annum. So that's very much for low-level entry and engagement. So that's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum could be each of the accountants produces 100 reports, because why shouldn't every individual and every client know the value of their cash, whether it's £5,000, £50,000 or £500,000. These reports are very easy to produce. So the commercial value increases to £500,000 per annum for the reports and £240,000 per annum for the system. So clients are guaranteed to be better off if they have this information and if they use our system, but the opportunity and the commercial value that that brings to AIM's accountants for businesses is quite significant. So that's very much a quick introduction as to how the information would work. I would love to follow this up in further detail. So there's my contact details, and I hope very much to be hearing from you, and thank you very much for listening.